Chosen one, pause for a moment. This isn't just another message passing by. You've been called here for a reason far greater than chance. Right now, a powerful shift is unfolding within you, igniting a fire that can no longer be contained. You stand on the edge of a breakthrough so profound, it will reshape everything you thought you knew about yourself and your purpose. This moment is your awakening, your invitation to shed what no longer serves you and step fully into the destiny written uniquely for you. The world is waiting for your rise, and trust me, there's no one else quite like you to answer this call, ready to ignite that unstoppable force within. Let's walk this path together. You embody the essence of transformation, standing at the crossroads where the spiritual world pivots and energies realign. Ancient barriers dissolve as new pathways emerge, inviting you to step fully into the unfolding miracle. Hesitation now risks missing the breakthrough poised on your horizon. Looking for purpose and peace? Hit subscribe and start the journey. This is your clarion call. The familiar version of yourself, the weary, constrained, limited identity, fades away. Your spirit summons you upward, urging a profound shedding of old layers to embrace the vastness of your divine destiny. Before we continue this journey, take a moment to declare your readiness. Engage by affirming your commitment. Join the growing community, standing strong together. Mark your presence with the sacred symbol that fuels collective transformation. If your soul remains connected, it's because the old is dying and the new is ready to breathe through you. Prepare yourself. This is your defining moment. Tonight, transformation touches you on every level, mental, emotional, and deep within your very being. It's a call to release outdated beliefs, fears, and reactive patterns. You may feel an intense inner pressure, signaling the collapse of the survival-driven self. This shift is not punishment, but an expiration of former programming. Symptoms vary: mental fog, emotional waves, or an otherworldly quietness. What seems like a pause is a deep recalibration. The first act of surrender is yielding to this stillness. Resist the urge to restore the old normal, for it no longer serves you. This is your spirit disengaging from limiting cycles. Your transformation penetrates to cellular levels. Your body responds to new frequencies, subtle surges of energy, shifting sensations, waves of warmth or chill, signs that your biological system is reconfiguring in harmony with divine codes. If your heart overflows with divine love, now is the moment to let it shine. Click the super thank you button on YouTube and give $50 or more to help carry God's light to others. Your gift will bless not only your life, but countless others. You are part of His sacred plan. Your kindness may be the answer to someone's prayer. Share your blessings and honor His kingdom. May His grace guide you always. Modern science reveals DNA as fluid, influenced by emotion and environment. Spiritually, encoded light within your being awakens now, heightening your intuition and altering your perception. Rest becomes sacred. Your cravings and social boundaries shift to protect this new frequency. Your ego, distinct from your soul, reacts with alarm, mind racing, identity shaking, emotions volatile. This is not despair, but a profound deconstruction of old self-defenses. Negative inner voices are echoes of fear, not truth. The goal is not to eliminate ego, but to recognize its limits and choose awareness as your guide. This conscious space empowers you to step into your renewed self with clarity and strength. Your essence is undergoing a profound awakening, where observing your thoughts instead of merging with them marks the rise of your true self. This transformation doesn't unfold in peaceful solitude. It reveals itself amid challenging dialogues, restless nights, and moments of deep personal upheaval. It may lack glamour, but its holiness is undeniable. Notice the shift within. You cease reacting impulsively and begin perceiving with clarity. That is your authentic spirit stirring to life. Step beyond the screen. Join and help light the way for others. When life feels like it's unraveling, trust that what's dissolving are fragments that never belonged to your true path. Relationships, careers, routines may fade, not as loss, but as intentional clearing of outdated timelines suffocating your growth. Synchronicities multiply, glitches appear, missed chances relieve rather than frustrate. These are signals of your old reality folding in, making space for a higher frequency. Release what falls away. It paves the way for fresh currents aligned with your elevated spirit. Though unsettling, know that divine forces intervene to orchestrate this shift. It's not failure, but evolution. Open your hands in surrender. The new timeline won't manifest while you cling to the past. Perception expands as your inner vision awakens. You begin discerning hidden truths, sensing subtle energies, experiencing vivid dreams and insights. This is no descent into madness, but the activation of deeper awareness. Before full awakening, illusions dissolve. Beliefs and limits, once thought solid, now dissolve like mist. Your nervous system struggles to reconcile the spiritual surge with physical existence, leading to sensations of disconnection or overwhelm. Ground yourself through mindful breaths, connection to earth, and gentle light to soothe this transition. As your core rises, an irresistible pull toward purpose grows stronger. Comfort fades in comparison to the pursuit of truth. Even if others resist or misunderstand, you are not imagining this call. You are reclaiming your essence. Physically and emotionally, transformation manifests profoundly. Exhaustion sets in, beyond typical fatigue. A shutdown, signaling deep internal rewiring. Hormones fluctuate, digestion alters, your voice may shift. All signs your body accommodates increased light. Hidden wounds surface, releasing stored pain through dreams, emotions, or ailments. This purging is not regression, but liberation. Your body declares it's ready to release old burdens. Treat yourself with gentle care, like nurturing a newborn. This transition is strength, not weakness. You are in the midst of a profound transformation, stripped bare of everything familiar so your true essence can emerge. This process isn't just emotional turbulence, it cuts deep into your core. The faces, habits, beliefs, and identities you once clung to now feel alien, even burdensome. This is not destruction, it's unveiling. Layers of conditioning, old wounds, cultural imprints, and false roles peel away from your energy, revealing the real you beneath. Tears may come unbidden, anger may flare unexpectedly, and the life you knew may lose its hold. When you say, "I don't know who I am anymore," you are witnessing the shedding of illusions and the uncovering of your authentic self. What feels like pain is actually sacred exposure. Your vulnerability allows your light to shine unhindered for the first time. The initial sting is part of the healing. Embrace it fully. The rawness you feel now will become the foundation of your deepest strength. If you wonder why ease eludes you, it's because your path is one of initiation, not comfort. Your spirit wasn't meant for shallow peace, but for battle, spiritual warfare against deception and falsehood. Tonight, the fires that forge you are kindling your power. This breaking is intentional craftsmanship. Like steel tempered in the furnace, You are being reshaped and strengthened. Every moment of uncertainty, every sleepless hour, every emotional breakdown is the flame molding you into an unshakable warrior. True strength is born in fire, not ease. Those around you may not comprehend your journey. They urge you to settle, to quiet your soul's unrest. But your spirit refuses to be silenced. Something far greater calls you, a force that will shift entire generations, awaken dormant timelines, and rewrite destinies. This is the forging ground of the chosen. If your heart overflows with divine love, now is the moment to let it shine. Click the super thank you button on YouTube and give $50 or more to help carry God's light to others. Your gift will bless not only your life, but countless others. You are part of His sacred plan. Your kindness may be the answer to someone's prayer. Share your blessings and honor His kingdom. May His grace guide you always. Around you, systems crumble. Outdated ways of thinking, governing, and relating fall apart. This upheaval isn't chaos, but a reset, a fundamental upgrade of human consciousness. You embody this new paradigm. You are the vanguard of the next evolution. Feeling out of sync is natural. Your wisdom flows from a place beyond the ordinary. The world may never feel like home because you were sent ahead of the curve, a living update to heal the fractures the old world cannot mend. You are not losing your mind, you are being rewired. This reboot affects your inner landscape as much as the outer. Sensations of pressure, sudden insights, and unexplainable knowledge flooding your awareness are signs of divine synchronization. Trust these transmissions. They are your connection to a higher intelligence guiding your path. You are standing at the threshold of profound transformation, where everything familiar has fallen away to make room for what you were truly meant to become. This isn't a gentle process. It demands the surrender of comfort, logic, and even your previous sense of self. You find yourself both the offering and the fire, called into a sacred rite that your soul accepted long before this lifetime began. Step beyond the screen, join and help light the way for others. The journey strips away old ambitions, certainty, and identities that no longer serve you. This is not mere improvement. It's a metamorphosis that calls for total surrender. What feels like loss is the clearing away of old layers, making way for a rebirth that rises from the ashes of what once was. Beneath the storm, a quiet knowing emerges. You are not being broken down, but revealed in your true radiance. Physically and emotionally, your body reconfigures itself to hold new light. You may feel heavy one moment and electrified the next as your cells reset and your whole system realigns. The shifts you experience go beyond healing. They are the birth pangs of a new you. Your existence spans multiple realms: spiritual, physical, memory, and time, each demanding harmony. This realignment may cause vertigo, digestive shifts, sudden thirst, or a strange distortion of time. You are not unwell, but syncing with a higher dimension. The cycles of transformation bring rest, release, and recalibration. Your body is sacred technology. Feed it well, speak your truth, and move with the energy that sparks life within you. You're not merely evolving, you're expanding beyond limits. What clung to you tightly is now being released, not as punishment, but as freedom. Friends who disappear, careers that end, plans that unravel, these are not random losses, but divine severances, clearing space for your ascent. Grieve these departures, but know they clear the way for clarity and liberation. That emptiness you wake to is fertile ground for fresh beginnings. Don't resist the detachment or grasp for what God removes. Allow the pain to cleanse, then breathe deeply in the freedom it creates. Your ascent isn't about rising upward, but diving inward. Shedding the false realities you once held, you merge with deeper truths. Everything untrue collapses around you. This recalibration may feel like anxiety, but is actually a dimensional tuning. You notice subtle truths in silence, lose taste for shallow talk, and crave solitude. Not isolation, but incubation. Your nervous system adjusts to navigating multiple layers of reality simultaneously, making superficial distractions unbearable. In time, you find balance, walking fluidly between worlds, yet fully anchored in higher awareness. You carry that consciousness into everyday life, shifting environments with your presence. This is not ego, but the frequency you were born to embody, quietly transforming all you touch. You embody transformation in its purest form, anchored here on earth, yet carrying the essence of the heavens within. Though your outward appearance remains familiar, there's a profound shift stirring in your very core. Those around you sense it, even if they can't name it. They whisper, "Something about you is different." What they don't realize is that a part of you passed away quietly. The version that dimmed your light and compromised your truth has been laid to rest. Grieving this loss is natural, but soon clarity emerges. A serene quietness replaces the chaos. The noise of the past fades, the drama dissolves, and the need to justify yourself ceases. You rise anew, not merely transformed, but reborn in authentic purpose. Connections will realign, some will drift away, bound to the familiar version of you that chose smallness. Others will gravitate toward you, drawn by an unseen force, the eternal light of your unfolding becoming. They feel your evolution even if they don't know its story, a story born from the death of your former self. Being chosen isn't a stroke of luck, it is a refining fire. It means enduring trials without retreat, emerging forged and relentless. You were designed for impact, not ease. Though tested and broken, you still answer the call. Within you burns a living weapon of truth, a fierce, undeniable force. Your presence shifts realities. Your words ripple through time. You are no longer separate. You are an instrument of divine transformation. What survives this refining fire is invincible, a warrior carrying sacred flame and resurrection's power in every breath. You are sent not to witness change, but to embody it. Chosen ones do not merely endure, they ignite the world with unstoppable force. This awakening courses through your nervous system, not just your mind. Energy surges activate your spine, vagus nerve, and heart, often mistaken for anxiety. This isn't fear, it is divine activation. If you experience shaking, sudden tears, or racing heartbeats at odd hours, understand this is sacred energy reprogramming your body. Your system is adapting to hold a higher frequency, like installing new software onto old hardware. Begin daily rituals that honor this process. Deep breathing, grounding, hydration, mindful body awareness, cold water immersion. Practices that teach your body to stay open, rather than retreat during activation. Your power lies not in how much energy you call forth, but in how deeply you embody the divine flow. When your nervous system sustains this energy, you transcend awakening to become a beacon of peace, truth, and sovereignty, the light the world desperately needs now. Transformation runs deep in you, shifting your desires beyond what once fueled your ambitions. Old cravings lose their hold, and the familiar no longer satisfies. The appetites that once seemed essential, whether for food, distractions, or external validation, begin to fade. This is not emptiness, it's the soul recalibrating, rewriting the signals that once controlled your wants. Your hunger for constant noise softens, replaced by a yearning for stillness and meaningful purpose. The question shifts from, "What do I want?" to "What aligns with my highest truth?" This change can feel unsettling. Boredom, numbness, and restlessness arise as your brain adjusts to new levels of fulfillment. To support this evolution, release habits that dull your spirit, excessive screen time, mindless eating, and other escapes. Instead, nurture yourself with nature's calm, creative expression, and moments of genuine presence. This isn't a loss of desire, but the birth of sacred longing, a calling toward what truly feeds your soul. When this alignment is complete, desire ceases to pull you and instead propels your destiny forward. As you rise, your hidden wounds and unresolved emotions surface. Old fears, buried regrets, envy, and shame. These aren't interruptions, but invitations. Divine wholeness demands facing your shadows, bringing them into the light for healing, not suppression or denial. You may experience vivid dreams, sudden emotional surges, or reactions that seem disconnected from the present. This is not falling back, it's deep soul therapy. Your inner world opens, asking, "Can you hold me with compassion?" Not to fix or erase, but to witness and accept. Create a sanctuary within your day to meet these parts. Journal without judgment, speak lovingly to your inner child, and ask, "Where does it ache? What do you need?" Treat yourself with the tenderness you'd offer a wounded friend, holding space with radical safety. Shadow work is not destruction, it's reclamation. Real power emerges when you embrace what you once rejected. Anger transforms into leadership. Fear sharpens focus. Shame softens into empathy. Integrating your shadow stops energy leaks and anchors you in sovereignty. Signs from the universe, repeating numbers, perfectly timed songs, unexpected affirmations are coded messages from the divine matrix, affirming your path. Awakening brings a new rhythm where reality responds to your frequency. This is living in alignment, where the universe doesn't just deliver signs, but mirrors your inner state back to you. The clearer and more authentic your energy, the more synchronicities unfold. Treat these synchronicities as a language to learn. Keep a journal of patterns, emotions, and shifts. Reflect on your thoughts before and after these moments. Notice who you release and what resistance arises. These reflections reveal where you flow freely and where blocks remain, guiding your ongoing journey into alignment. If your heart overflows with divine love, now is the moment to let it shine. Click the super thank you button on YouTube and give $50 or more to help carry God's light to others. Your gift will bless not only your life, but countless others. You are part of His sacred plan. Your kindness may be the answer to someone's prayer. Share your blessings and honor His kingdom. May His grace guide you always. The essence of your being is shifting, creating a dialogue between what stirs inside and what unfolds outside. This stage transforms life from struggle to a graceful navigation, guided by hidden codes. You become a dynamic channel where celestial wisdom interacts with the tangible world. You embody a vessel of quantum resonance, responding and influencing in ways unseen but deeply felt. Within your physical form lies a network of ancient mechanisms, centers of intuition, emotion, and memory that awaken as your vibration ascends. These ancient systems reboot, triggering sensations, insights, and bodily messages that act as your personal compass, guiding you with clarity and precision. True masters of the past weren't cloaked in magic. They were finely tuned to their inner worlds. Achieving this harmony demands commitment, distilling distractions, sharpening focus, and embracing stillness to keep your internal instruments finely adjusted. When doubt, comparison, or scattered thoughts cloud your mind, your inner technology struggles to function. Begin by charting your internal landscape. Recognize where your deepest affirmations arise. Identify moments when intuitive nudges surface and nurture your body's needs. Sunlight to nourish your mind's eye. Wholesome nutrition to support your core. Forgiveness to heal your heart. These rituals aren't indulgences. They're essential upkeep for your spiritual machinery. This transformation transcends spirituality. It becomes a supernatural evolution. Your body is the interface through which higher realities communicate. Learning to interpret its signals ensures you never wander blindly again. Your mental patterns aren't malfunctioning. They're being rewritten by the universe's language, which transcends spoken words. As old belief systems collapse, beliefs inherited from collective trauma, societal norms, and survival instincts, the mind's confusion is a necessary clearing, not chaos. This internal upheaval often manifests as fogginess, uncertainty, or silence. Resist the urge to force clarity. Instead, allow the new operating system to install itself gradually. Begin each day by affirming, "What truths align with the highest version of myself today?" And let your actions reflect this evolving belief. Replace hesitation with empowered statements like, "I am unfolding into my purpose." This practice rewires your neural pathways to match your soul's intended direction. Your inner narrative gradually shifts from fear-driven doubts to insights rooted in soul wisdom. Thoughts transform from limiting scripts into empowering tools, aligning your internal world with your outward reality, creating effortless flow. Your presence now radiates with an expanded energetic field, perceived by others even before you speak. This magnetic aura isn't fantasy. It's measurable bioelectromagnetic energy radiating from your heart and nervous system, signaling your awakening. This energetic resonance intensifies your impact. Strangers pause in your presence. Children sense your light. Animals approach you intuitively, and people either gravitate toward your frequency or respectfully keep their distance. Both responses are sacred manifestations of your authentic energetic signature. The journey you are on demands intentional energy care. Begin each day by clearing your inner landscape. Immerse yourself in cleansing rituals. Connect with the earth barefoot. Focus on your breathing and shield your spirit with deliberate focus. Affirm aloud, "I reclaim every fragment of my essence and release all attachments that no longer serve my highest purpose." This practice preserves your energetic integrity and keeps your presence authentic and unhindered. Your true power will soon outshine your words. When you enter a space, your energy subtly recalibrates the atmosphere, not through effort, but natural resonance. This is the hallmark of a soul, fully embodied, where your very being radiates a sacred influence that shapes the environment effortlessly. When life feels like it's unraveling, don't resist. Spiritual transformation begins with dismantling what no longer fits. The disarray you experience is a profound realignment of your essence, not failure. Your former existence was simply too constrained to contain your emerging self. These upheavals, the loss of careers, relationships, or familiar routines, are divine dismantling in motion. The illusions you clung to are being methodically taken apart because you are growing beyond them. True clarity can only emerge when old narratives fall away. Shift your perspective. Instead of questioning, "Why is this happening?" ask, What new truth is seeking expression through this breakdown? Journal your insights and honor the grief without attempting to restore what was lost. Chaos is a clearing, making room for higher wisdom to descend. This phase is a sacred rite of passage, not a punishment. What collapses was never meant to last. What endures is divine.